Melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and now climate change is coming to a comedy stage near you. At a university in Colorado, students are swapping PowerPoint presentations for stand-up comedy, proving that laughter might just be the secret weapon in the fight against eco-anxiety. Now in its 13th year, the class helps students turn complex topics like fossil fuels, policy, and plant-based diets into punchlines. Because when it comes to saving the planet, sometimes the best way to get through to people is with a good joke. Here's our report.
In a dimly lit theatre tucked inside the University of Colorado Boulder, students gather not for a typical climate lecture, but for something far more theatrical. They shake out their limbs, warm up their vocal cords, and get ready to face the scary thing known as the future, armed with jokes. This isn't your average environmental studies class. Welcome to Creative Climate Communication, a hybrid of comedy club and climate seminar where satire meets science. This class is the brainchild of an environmental studies and drama professor. Two academics who've decided that if students are going to be anxious about the climate, they might as well laugh through it.
We want to get the science right. We also are working in social sciences, what makes for effective climate communication. And so we want to be making sure we're not just putting backs further against the wall, that we're not just creating further divisions, that let's just think about what we're doing. Also, we're doing the arts. There are no rules. You're getting as close to the edge as what can be said as possible because it's comedy.
And comedy apparently has its own kind of power. These students, many of them with environmental majors, are crafting sketch routines and stand-up sets about everything from fossil fuels to the seductive appeal of oat milk. So why this approach? Well, because climate change is terrifying, and humor gives people a way to feel again, to absorb heavy truths without curling into the fetal position.
I think that's the best way to get information out to the public. Because I think when we laugh, that kind of sticks in our brain of oh my gosh, that was so funny, so now I'm going to remember it.
And it's not just emotional relief. Studies show that humor actually increases engagement, boosts memory retention, and reduces climate anxiety. Professors have even turned their students and event attendees into informal case studies, finding that comedy helped them feel more empowered and less helpless.
I'm not just coming in here every day and being oh my God, there's a problem. It's oh my God, there's this problem, what can I do about it to make it funny and then show it to other people?
The course culminates in an annual Stand Up for Climate comedy showcase, an event that proves you can talk carbon emissions and still land a laugh. But beyond the stage, this is serious stuff. A poll in 2023 found that 64% of US adults had experienced extreme weather and blamed climate change. The audience is real, and so is the urgency. But the big question is, how can we tap into all of this, science, storytelling, and humor, to actually move the needle on climate action?
At Firstpost, we are choosing to hold on to accuracy. That means we won't always be first. We may not get you your breaking alert, but what you will get is what we owe you, and that is the truth. Verified, checked, and cross-checked. We rely on sources and verified ones. After all, that's what separates a journalist from a loudspeaker. But sometimes even we miss a beat, and when we do, we will tell you. Like yesterday, we ran visuals from a registered news agency. That visual turned out to be fake, so we are taking accountability. And from now on, we will cite the source of every visual, every picture, every video that you see on Firstpost will have a source mentioned. That is our commitment to you. We will wait, we will verify, we will ask again, and only then will we tell you. No noise, no panic, just the facts. Because right now, that is what the country needs most.